Good morning, children. As you all know, basic principles of organic chemistry chapter is going on. In today's video, I'm going to talk about homologous series, its characteristics, what are the types of carbon atoms present in alkanes or saturated hydrocarbons, and the trivial or the common system for nomenclature of organic compound. So let's start. Homologous series. Homologous series is a group of carbon compounds or organic compounds having similar structures, similar chemical properties, and whose successive members are differed by CH2 group. Students, to simplify and to systemize the study of organic chemistry, all the organic compounds have been divided into different groups depending upon their structures and their chemical properties. Each such family or each such group is called homologous series. I can say here homologous series is defined as a group of structurally similar organic compounds where all the members of which contain the same functional group. They used to show gradation in physical properties. They have similar chemical properties and any two adjacent members are differ by CH2 group. The individual member of such a series are called homologues, and such series are called homologous series. Children, if you see here on the screen, one example is given of alkanes or alkane series. All homologous series can be represented with the help of a general formula. Like the general formula of alkane series is CnH2n plus 2, where N is the number of carbon atom. If you substitute value of N as 1, you will get the first member of homologous series of alkanes, and that is CH4. If you substitute N as 2, you will get second member of homologous series. If value of N is 3, you will get third member of alkane series. If the value of N is 4, you will get the fourth member of homologous series, and so on. All the compound present in alkane series here used to show similar chemical properties. They used to show the gradation in physical properties. Children, if you see carefully, as we are moving down, number of carbon atom and number of hydrogen atoms are increasing. So it is quite obvious the molecular weight is also increasing. So what will happen? The molecule is becoming bulky. The physical properties such like density, melting point or boiling point of the members of homologous series show the regular gradation with a rise in the molecular mass. And children, one more important thing is all the members of the homologous series could be prepared by same method of preparation. One more point I want to add here, children. A family of functional group can comprises of different homologous series. So this is all about the homologous series. Now we will go to the next slide. Types of carbon atoms in alkanes or in saturated hydrocarbon. Children, saturated hydrocarbon means I am talking about all those hydrocarbons where carbon to carbon there is a single covalent bond. All the carbon atoms present in a particular hydrocarbon must be bonded with single covalent bond in order to be called as saturated. So what all are the types? The first type is primary carbon. Primary carbon is also called 1-degree carbon. 1-degree carbon is the carbon atom which is bonded only one other carbon atom, and the other three valencies of carbon would be fulfilled by bonding with hydrogen only. See the example, CH3 single bond CH3. This carbon atom is bonded with this carbon atom, and other three valencies are fulfilled by bonded with these three hydrogen atoms. So this carbon atom is 1 degree, and this carbon atom is also 1 degree carbon atom or primary carbon atom. Now secondary carbon atom. Secondary carbon atom are those carbon atoms which is bonded with two other carbons. For example, just see this compound CH3, CH2, CH3. If you see carefully the middle carbon atom, this carbon atom is bonded with these two carbon atoms, and other two valencies are fulfilled by bonded with these two hydrogen atoms. Because this carbon atom is bonded with two carbon atoms, I will call this carbon atom as 2 degree or secondary carbon atom. And if I ask you that what is the type of this carbon atom, it is bonded with only one carbon atom, that is why it is 1 degree. Similarly, this carbon atom of this compound is also 1 degree carbon atom. Now tertiary carbon atom or 3 degree carbon atom. Tertiary carbon atom is that carbon atom which is bonded with 3 other carbon atoms. For example, CH3, CH, it is bonded with 2 CH3 groups. So this carbon is bonded with this carbon atom, one hydrogen atom, and also bonded with these two methyl groups via the carbon atom of methyl group. So because this middle carbon atom is bonded with 3 carbon atoms, that is why this carbon atom is called as tertiary carbon atom. And the last, quaternary. Quaternary carbon atoms are those carbon atoms where all the valency of carbon atom will be fulfilled by bonding with carbon atoms only. See the example, this carbon atom on all 4 sides, it is bonded with methyl group. So this carbon atom is called as quaternary or 4 degree carbon atom. Now let's move to the next. Nomenclature of organic compounds. Children, the term nomenclature means the system of naming of organic compounds. In case of aliphatic compounds, two systems of nomenclature are generally used. One system is trivial or the common system, and the second system is IUPAC system. Children, IUPAC system is the standard system. In order to clearly identify the compound, a systematic method of naming has been developed, and this systematic method is called as IUPAC system or International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry System of Nomenclature. By this system, the names are correlated with the structure such that reader or listener can deduce the structure from the name. If I am given the name of compound, I can draw the structural formula of that compound. So before that, we would really want to know what is the trivial or common system. Children, in the earlier stages of the development of organic chemistry, organic compounds were named after the source from which they were first isolated. These are the trivial names of some organic compounds you are seeing on the screen. For example, urea got its name since the compound was first obtained from the urine of mammals. Another example, methyl alcohol was called wood spirit because it was obtained by the destructive distillation of wood. Let's take one more example. The name formic acid was derived from formicus. It means red ants. It is a Latin term and it means red ants because formic acid is present in red ants. So the formic acid name is given to the formic acid or HCOH. These names are called the trivial names or the common names of organic compounds. Children, though the systematic method of nomenclature, that is IUPAC, is developed, common names are still useful in many cases and cannot be avoided, particularly for commonly used commercial organic compounds. So it has their own importance. So children, this is all about the trivial or the common names of certain organic compounds, and in another lecture we are going to study the IUPAC nomenclature. Thank you children.